Hello, friends. All right, so I'm gonna wait for just a few minutes to leave my shopping link right here. Okay, go ahead and pin that there. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for everybody and then we'll get started. So we are gonna do some good old foundation coverage and a really pretty eye look, kind of like one of my go-tos that I love to do, and then we're gonna try a new lip combination, which I'm super excited about. So on my face right now, I have on two products. I have on the Touch Behold Touch Behold setting spray, and then I also have on the mattifying face primer, which is right here. So I always do setting spray, primer, setting spray. So that's what I have on my skin right now. I also have on my Unique Eye Cream, which is going to be super important to make sure that you have on to not only heal your fine lines and dark circles, but also it's going to firm up your under eye. So when you apply your concealer, it applies it much more softly, much more less crepey. So you experience really nice coverage and not have to battle the traditional concealer issues. So making sure that you're wearing the Unique Eye Cream underneath your makeup is very, very important. Yes, I am in California. Okay, so for today's coverage, we're going to use the Liquid Touch Foundation again. This is 25% off right now, so I've been showing you guys how beautiful this coverage is. It's one of my favorites because it actually has an ingredient in it that helps to produce collagen. So it's actually so healthy and great for your skin. It goes on like a dream. You can either do like a lighter coverage or you can do a medium coverage. With this, you can build it up to be a full coverage depending on how you set it, which is another reason that I really love this foundation type because of just how easy it is to apply and to wear. So this actually has its nickname Liquid Gold because of how incredible it is. And it goes on a liquid base and then it dries into almost like a powder-like finish, but not like a dry powder. So it's really, really great, especially if you are the type that doesn't really love wearing foundation. This is a really good option for you. Always blend down the neck, just like this. And then if you need to be color matched for this coverage, like that was one quick little 3-drop layer. And then now I'm going to go in with just a touch more, and we're going to apply this all over, and we're going to do this second layer to be more of like that fuller coverage layer. So like I was saying, it goes on like a lighter coverage, light to medium, but you can build it up to be a fuller coverage. So make sure to comment color match down below if you need any help picking out your shade of foundation. And like I said in the beginning of this, if you missed it, the Liquid Touch Foundation is 25% off. Awesome. Color match, I see you. I'll message you. Yay, hi Fancy. Happy Friday. All right, so we're just gonna blend that out, and now we're gonna go in with the blending bud to apply this all over, and this is going to really compress the makeup down into place. So instead of just like having it swished around our skin, this is really compressing that down and being super intentional on how it looks all over. So if you ever feel like your makeup looks like it's just sitting on the top of your skin, one, make sure that you're exfoliating a couple times a week. I would recommend at least 2, if not 3 times a week to exfoliate. I personally use the exfoliating face mask by Unique to do mine with the Cora 3 fancy facial brush. But you can message me if you want the link to that. Swear by using that at least 2 times a week to get really, really beautiful texture to your skin. And then also making sure you're using the blending buds, which is what these are. So these aren't like your everyday beauty blender. They're made from a different material, so they really do compress the makeup down in a place really, really beautifully and apply it smoothly. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our Skin Solution Concealer. I need this so much. I had like the world's worst migraine yesterday. Literally have not had that bad of one, and I can't even tell you how long. So I need all the concealer today. I'm like dragging. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and now apply and blend in this Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza all over. Just like so. Now, this is going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. If you have really puffy under eyes, there's caffeine infused in this concealer, so it's actually going to give you like a really nice firming effect to your under eyes. So if you are struggling, like I said, with that like kind of looser puffier area, this is a really good concealer for that. It's also super brightening. Oh, yay! Nice, Cheryl. I hope you can finish the live before anyone catches you. All right, so now that we have that blended all out, I'm gonna make sure to set it. So I have oily skin, so setting my makeup is really important for me. Or if you have oily skin, you work somewhere where it's really humid, or you work in a kitchen, this is gonna be really important. So we're gonna take a blending bud and the setting spray, mist it on there, and then we're gonna grab our Touch Behold translucent setting powder and grab some of that. And now we're just going to pop this on wherever we have really oily skin, wherever we see a lot of shine, any of that, all over. And this is gonna help to absorb any of the oils or anything. Now, if I didn't mention it yet, make sure, if you haven't yet, to head to my website, reahope.com, and scroll to the very, very bottom past the little blue little area, and it'll say subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscription and just type in your name, your first and last name, and your email address, and then I'm going to send you an email saying, are you sure you want to subscribe? And you just say yes, so you don't miss out on any future notifications or any newsletters or anything like that, because I'm suspending my text service. I'm no longer going to do it. The company was awful and it was just a hot mess. So I'm not going to do that anymore, but instead I'm going to start doing weekly newsletters. So don't miss out on getting it. I'm not going to spam you. It's not annoying. You get literally one cute little email from me personally, and it will just kind of update you on like what's going on, like any upcoming sales, anything that you need to know or want to know. So make sure to sign up for that. And then how to do it is you go to reahope.com, scroll to the bottom, and then you enter in your information to subscribe. Okay, so now for all over coverage, we're going to go in with the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta, and this is going to even out all of the coverage and just provide like a very soft, like even layer of even better coverage. So I always set my liquid foundation with a pressed powder. I feel like it really helps to make it look super, super soft and super even on my complexion. Also is going to help with that, like I said, oily skin. So this is going to be like incredible if you are just struggling with like that evenness or achieving that really like porcelain doll gorgeous finish. So we're going to make sure to get that all over. All right, and then we're gonna go in with our contour products. So yesterday I used the Sculpting Trio. I was gonna do it today, but I totally forgot. So I'm just gonna use my Beachfront Bronzer today. But this is a really, really good product if you love a good cream contour and you love something all in one, or say you're not wearing any foundation, you want something to like highlight, contour, everything. It has all three things here. So I'm wearing the light, and I love that it has the little picture there to really kind of walk you through how to do it. So Sculpting Trio is still available while supplies last. And then we're going to go in with our bronzer. I'll give you the link to the brush right here in the comments. Thank you so much. Yeah, yesterday was a doozy. At like 4 o'clock, I was like, I feel like I'm getting a migraine. And by like 4:30, I was like gone. I was dead to the world. I was in so much pain, but praise Jesus, it's over, it's gone. All right, so we're gonna go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth using our Beachfront Bronzer and then taking the tapered blusher brush. So we're gonna take this just down into that hollow, so top of the ear to the corner of the mouth, just like this, swish it back and forth, and then once you begin to see a line form, then you're gonna swirl over that area and blend that out. So what this is doing is this is not only going to warm up your complexion, which makes your makeup look like it matches even better, but it's giving you that natural, like glowy, sun-kissed, tanned look that we normally always have, but you lose when you're wearing like foundations and concealers and powders and things like that. So it's really just giving you that natural shape that you normally should have. It's also a really good product if you feel like your foundation is looking a little bit light or not matching perfectly. I have oily skin normally, but lately I have some dry patches. They're flaky when I put makeup on. What can I do? So I would use rose water. The refreshing rose water is a toner, but it's also a really good moisturizer, and I would use that in those areas as your like setting spray. Talking to me about what does the upness help with migraines? Yes, upness does definitely take off like an edge, and I was lathered in it, let me tell you. Frosted Stick is really good for like the top of your shoulders. and I was lathered in it. Love your tutorials. I've been using all unique products now and I'm getting so much better at applying my makeup. Yay! I love, love, love hearing that. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Practice makes better. All right, so for today's blush, we're going to go in the shade Surreal, and we're going to take it on the setting powder brush. I love this brush for blush. Can't believe I said that without messing up. Smile, and then you're going to tap this on the apple of your cheek, working up to the hairline. And this is one of my favorite blushes because of how soft and pretty it is on the skin. It just gives you a really gorgeous, like, glow, but it's not like a pink or a red. It's more of a mauve, and it's a really, really complementary blush color to a lot of different skin tones. So if you are still hunting for that perfect blush for you, try the shade Surreal in the blush. All the makeup I'm using is all available right here, rheahope.com. Then I'll scroll down, click on Shop Makeup, and then if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you scroll further and past the Contact Me, and you'll see a little subscribe area, and that is where you can subscribe. All right, so now for highlight, we're going to do the Touch Mode Luminizer, and we're going to do the shade Pearly, and we're going to pop this on the highest parts of our cheekbones, bridge and tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and this is really going to be that like illumination to our skin. I always tell you guys it's like the zhuzh to your makeup. If you ever feel like your makeup's been looking boring, or you just want something a little, excuse me, a little bit different, but without breaking the bank, that is a really good product to start implementing. You can use it when you're not wearing foundation. You can use it on top. Really, sky's the limit. Excuse me. Yay! Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my gosh, that means so much to me. If you're not sure what that is, bottom left-hand corner, you just click that little button. And you have the option of sharing it on your wall. You can tag a friend. It means so, so much. And I see who does it. So I really just want to say thank you for those who do. I just got the new brow pencil. I love it. However, I can't get my brows to even look related, let alone sisters. That is so funny. Stacy, practice. Definitely keep a light hand. That's really going to help. I missed the beginning. What foundation concealer did you use? I used the Liquid Touch foundation, which is 25% off by itself. No bundle needed, no code needed, 25% off. And then I did, of course, my Skin Solution concealer. What brush do you use for highlight? This was the one from Sephora. It's called a Pro Highlight 98. It's from Sephora. Awesome, Patty. Thanks for being here. Okay, so now let's do eyebrows. So someone had asked about brows, so we're going to cover those. So I'm going to just brush out any foundation that may have gotten in there. I got my Twisted Mascara and my serum. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Make sure to take before and after photos. I can't wait to see your growth of your lashes. What do you think about the spray foundation? I'm older with a few wrinkles. I love the spray foundation, especially for mature skin. It's an airbrushed coverage, so it doesn't accentuate fine lines as much as, like, I don't know, a cream would. Did you use different color today? It looks more tan. I used the shade Taffeta today. I used the shade Lace the other day, and I was like, oh, it's a little light. I didn't realize how tan I got, so I've been using Taffeta. All right, so now for brows. We're going to do the brow pencil. This is a tiny bit of a learning curve. It's a brand new product. The product itself is a little bit more creamier than you're probably used to, but it's phenomenal once you get the hang of it because you don't need a lot of it. So the pencil itself is going to last you 10 times longer than the previous brand or the previous model or whatever. Model, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Thank you. I know Taffeta is like a perfect match. All right, so we're going to do the brow pencil in brown, which is my perfect match. We're going to take the angled side. So like I was saying to Jennifer, Diana, I can't remember who I was talking to, with the brow pencil, this is a really good product. Just the only trickaroo with this is you have to have a light hand. Don't push super, super hard because then you're just going to have to blend it out a little bit longer. I mean, you still will look flawless, but light hands is better. So essentially I just kind of outline and then I will very, very light-handedly kind of create that stoppage point where I follow the tear duct and I go straight up. That's where I stop. And then I'll color through, just like this. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Brittany. All right, so we'll just kind of color in ever so slightly. I don't like really make sure it's like fully colored in because we're gonna take the little brush side over here and we're gonna take this and we're going to blend out that product because it's a cream base, so it blends like a dream. And we're just going to blend that out, and it's going to look super soft and natural. Will you ever have handbags in your closet sale? You always have the cutest bags. Thank you. I do every blue moon. I think I actually have one kind of little satchel that will be up for grabs. But it's pretty random. I never know. All right, so done. What's really cool about this brow pencil is not only does it have ingredients like biotin, vitamin E, argan oil, so it's going to help your brows to grow, become fluffier, become super, super healthy. So not only is it looking fabulous while you wear it, but it's actually long-term helping your brows. So again, this is the brow sculpting pencil, and it also has like a gel-like ingredient infused in it, so it's actually helping to hold your brows into place. So if you have longer brow hair and you're always struggling with your brows looking like a hot mess, this is a really good product to help hold everything down. All right, so same thing over here. Very light hand, gonna etch that little line there. Same thing on top. To the arch. Once I've gotten to the arch, then I'll go through the tail. And then I'll follow the tear duct down, and then I'll color in. How long does your makeup last before you reorder? So each product has a different like longevity, and it really depends on the person, like how often you're doing makeup. But for myself, I feel like the only product that I reorder on a regular basis is probably my setting spray, and I do that probably every 4 to 5 months. But if I had to name like one number for you guys, I would probably say around 5 months for everything. That's like the general. There's some stuff that lasts over a year. There's some stuff that lasts 6 months. There's some stuff that lasts 5 months, but nothing in my own personal experience lasts me shorter than 4 to 5 months, which is crazy because I know it can be a little bit of an expense to really start off your makeup kit, but that's like it. That's like one big order and you're good to go for a very, very long time. So it's like you buy one thing here and there, but one big order to get you set up and you're solid gold. So if you need help picking out your products, if you're like, okay, Rhea, I'm ready to like revamp my makeup kit. I want these products to work hand in hand. I want this gorgeous makeup. Comment color match down below and I can help you set up with like a full regimen for you in your shade. And everything has a love it guarantee. So even if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. All right, so for this eyeliner, I'm going in with this now with the eyeliner in the shade Perfect. I love this eyeliner because it actually has, or it actually like stays in place. It doesn't build up, doesn't smudge or smear, give you raccoon eyes. What's the highlighter called? The Touch a la Mode Luminizer. And I use it in the shade Pearly, and it's going to be under highlight on my website, rheahope.com, and then you're going to click shop makeup and you can find it underneath face. But you can always message me also if you need any help finding products. Okay, so, oops, throwing stuff around. All right, so let's gather our brushes. Yes, awesome, Marissa, I'll message you. All right. I've gotten so many compliments and changing to unique. I love that. That's my favorite kind of comment. I love when people compliment us on our makeup looks, especially when it's unique. All right, so now we're going to take eyeshadow. We're going to go in with the shade Astute, which is one of my favorite colors because as you can see, it's just a very, very soft brown. So we're going to start off with the pressed eyeshadow in the shade Astute, and we're going to take it on the fluffy crease brush. And I'm just going to blend this into the crease of my eye. And this is going to act as our like base color. And you can really go kind of hog wild with this color. You can apply it on the lid. You can apply it up on top. It's not a dark enough color to be like, oh my gosh, I need to blend this out. So it's a really good like beginner color if you're looking for like beginner shades for eyeshadow. So again, shade Astute is what we're using. All right, so now that we've worked that on, now we're going to go in with the shade Impish, which is kind of like a peachy, it's like a peachy Astute. It's a peachy, like a very soft peachy brown. What big brush that you use? I'll go ahead and leave the link in the comments. So make sure that you are watching the comments for that link. I'll go ahead and post it here in a second. All right, so we're just working peachy, or impish, this peachy color. And I'm gonna work this a little bit higher up and sticking to the more outside corner just to create a little bit more depth, but also creating this like almost a sunset look throughout this color. And again, we're using this fluffy crease brush to do this, which I always tell you guys, I used to have the hardest time with eyeshadow. I always thought that my eyeshadow looked too much, not blended, just like a hot mess. And it wasn't until I grabbed this brush that I was like, oh wait, it's not me, it's the brushes I've been using. This brush really does the trick. All right, I'm gonna take the shade Marvelous on an angled brush, and I'm just going to drag this underneath the lower lash line. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the full product list on my looks tab, which is this link right here. Just commented it in the comments. So there is where you can find all the products I'm using. And it's a super easy to shop way to grab them. So if you go to the looks tab, you type in Rhea Hope, there's all the looks that I've ever done, or you just click and save that link right there. And you can literally just like add to cart. It's the coolest way to do it. All right, so I'm gonna take another fluffy crease brush into the shade Marvelous. I'm only gonna use a teeny tiny bit of this, again, just to create a little bit of depth to the eye, and I'm just kind of like tapping. I'm not really like blending or being too intentional with this color. I just want it to simply give me a little bit more depth on the outside corner. So if you are just now tuning in, we've used the shade Astute, Impish, and now Marvelous on our eyes. Hypoallergenic or certain makeup lines. So I would check out the ingredient list for the makeup just to make sure that there's nothing that you are sensitive to. I have never heard of anyone really having a like crazy reaction to any of it, but I always encourage you guys to check because I'm no like doctor. I don't know those things, but make sure to check out the ingredient list, which is there. All right, so star the show time. We're gonna go in with my favorite, hands down, liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. You guys know this, I use it all the time. It's one of my favorites because it looks good on everyone. It really illuminates your eyes. It's crease-proof, smudge-proof gorgeousness, and it is so simple to use. You literally just pop it on your eyes. You could use it by itself. You could use it like I am, like as the main color. And then I'm just going to take my crease brush and just kind of blend and pat this out just so it blends really nicely. Just like so. And then I'm going to do another little layer of it. But if you have hooded eyes, smaller eyes, you wear glasses, you are struggling to find a good eyeshadow look that really complements your eyes and just makes it look like draws the attention in, telling you this color right here, liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent, and it's actually on sale in the Eye Essential bundle, which comes with your choice of liquid eyeshadow, including the limited edition shades, the Twisted or the 4D mascara, and your choice of eyeliner. Best foundation for mature skin, liquid stick BB cream. Would probably do either the BB cream or the stick. But it also depends if your mature skin is dry or oily or normal. Yes, it really does look good on blue eyes, but it looks good on really every eye color. That's kind of why I love it too. Even if you had green, brown, hazel, you name it, this color really illuminates and it looks really, really pretty on everyone I've ever seen it on. So it's kind of one of those colors that everyone should have. But look how pretty that is. Doesn't it really just draw your attention in? Love it. All right, so we're gonna end this makeup look oily. I would probably do this spray for you. We're gonna end this makeup look using the Glassy liquid eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use the tiniest amount of this. Just kind of mark it here on the inner corners, and then I'm gonna take my crease brush and just kind of blend that out, and this is gonna be the perfect, almost a highlight, and it really illuminates the inner corners of your eye. And this color is limited edition. It's actually still available as a choice in the Eye Essential bundle, which is it's on sale. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love them, Stacy. So we used Reverent and we used Glassy. One more question. Do you use the same color concealer as you do for your foundation? I might go to finish watching you put on. I wear the same color concealer in my foundation if I'm not wearing foundation. But if I am, I'll go down one shade. Okay, perfect. I will message you. If you messaged me yesterday, Allison, I haven't answered yesterday's messages, so I apologize for that. But I will today. All right, so we're going to just make sure to blend. Oh, you're sweet, Paulette. Thank you. Blend this out. Okay. Now we're going to set our makeup and do our lashes and our lips. I'm really excited for this lip combination. What's your guys' favorite part of a makeup tutorial? I'm curious. Mine has always been lips. I can watch someone do their lips for like hours. I love watching lip kits and getting lipstick inspirations. What's your guys' favorite part? Foundation, eyes, lips, brows, contour. I'm curious. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Hi, Tony. All right, so we went ahead and went in with our setting spray, and this is going to take away the makeupy look. It's going to take away the powdery look. It's going to make everything transfer proof. It's just phenomenal for your skin, and it really does give you that like finished look. There's so many times that I've been like not totally stoked on my makeup look that day for whatever reason, and then I do my setting spray and I'm like, there she is. So highly recommend to try it if you haven't. And you should be using this before and after your primer as well. So definitely make sure you grab the setting spray. It's going to be under face. Highly recommend to snag that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our lashes now. So first things first is the Lash Primer. I always start with this. Contour eyes, eyes and lips. Ooh, nice. You guys love lips like me. And we're going to do the Lash Primer first. So this lash primer is amazing because it's going to give your lashes even more length. So if you're struggling with getting mascara everywhere, start with this because it will help you give you that length to your lashes. So that way you don't have to get too close to your actual mascara. Another tip for you guys is to go in first with a teeny tiny little wand to give your lashes, again, that length to your lashes so you don't get super, super close with your mascara. So we're going to go with the Twisted Mascara, which like I said is still on sale in the Eye Essential bundle. And that is any mascara, Twisted or 4D, any liquid shadow, and any eyeliner. I feel like that bundle, if you've been wanting to try Unique, that bundle is a really good one to try because it gives you some of our absolute best products. And it gives you a discount too by buying it. All right, so there's one coat. Thank you. And then we're going to go over here and go from the base. I really love this mascara because it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So if you're trying to grow out your eyelashes, this is a really, really good one to have. In combination with the Lash Primer, which is going to be super hydrating. Poked myself in the eye. And with the Esteem Lash Serum. But that's one coat, you guys. Isn't that great? All right, so we're going to go on with one more coat because we love the drama. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the smaller one, which is another reason that I love this mascara, that it has this teeny tiny little wand in it, which again, perfect for reaching those harder to reach eyelashes. How do you get your lashes to curl when they're straight? Tried every mascara. I have always been a believer that our Esteem Lash Serum helps with the curl. I used to have really straight lashes too, and then, I don't know, like they just started being more curled, and the only thing I can chalk it up to is the Esteem Lash Serum. So I would try that. I use it every single night before bed. Not only does it help your lashes grow, but I really feel like it helps to curl them too. Do I ever use false eyelashes? You do not need to. So long. Oh, thank you. I only use them if I have like really, really big photo shoots, which is like, I don't know, once a year if that. but I don't really like the feeling of false lashes. I feel like they feel really heavy and uncomfortable. So I love these for myself. So that's my like combination that I swear by, which again is the Lash Primer, the Twist Mascara, and then topping it with the 4D. I swear by that combination. Gives you like the most gorgeous lashes. I always get asked if my lashes are real or fake, and I swear it's because of that combination. All right, lips. I'm super excited. So I am going to use an old lip liner that's no longer available. Sorry. So I'm going to line my lips first. Awkward silence. Okay, I'm going to fill them in a little bit. And this is just kind of like a taupey lip liner. I don't feel like it's going to really make or break the lip look by any means. Okay, lip liner on. Now I'm going to go in with the Happy Friday. Does Lash Primer make your lashes more dense or just longer? Both. It's going to really help with both length and volume, but the Lash Primer too is really going to help with that as well. All right, so we're going to go with the shade Minted in the Opulence Matte Lipsticks, which is kind of like a pale pink. Trust the process. I have this idea. Hopefully it looks good. Blend this out. Okay, I love these lipsticks because they're matte, but they don't like peel or crack. They're still like creamy, and they have a really, really, really good hold. So lipsticks, highly recommend. All right, so now we're gonna take the limited edition Hottie Lip Plumper in the shade Refreshed. The July special is you get 2 Hottie Lip Plumpers plus a lip exfoliator. And I wanna put this right on top. Again, I hope this looks good. This color is like a brown nude. Yeah, I loved yesterday's lip combination too. So pretty. So if you love the, oh gosh, I just like looked at myself in the mirror. I love this. This turned out exactly how I was hoping. Isn't that pretty? What a unique color. Ooh, I love it. If you love the color Velvet Teddy in the MAC lipsticks, grab the limited edition Hottie Lip Plumper. It's in the shade Refreshed. It's like a brown nude, but as you see, it totally changes up the whole lip color, no matter what you're putting it on top of. You can even use it by itself like we did yesterday, but I just paired it on top of the shade Minted and got this really, really pretty, almost like a brown, super light nude. I love how these two work together. Super, super gorgeous. And the Hottie Lip Plumper also is really great because it's not only like high gloss and gorgeous, but it's also giving your lips like a plump effect, which if you wear it literally every day, it will have a long lasting effect. It's gorgeous. And it's not like, it doesn't sting, it doesn't burn. It has a very slight like pepperminty feel to it, like a tingle. But like I said, very, very gentle. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Will that be added to the permanent line? It is. This color Refreshed is limited edition, so I would make sure to get it. You can buy 2 of them actually in the July special, and then you get your choice of the limited edition peppermint exfoliator or the regular lip exfoliator. So you get the lip exfoliator and 2 hotties in the July special. You can either choose 2 of the limited edition color Refreshed, or you can choose the regular, which is just like the clear in the regular hottie. I will say also that I feel like the regular hottie has more like tingle effect than this one, but just my like own opinion on that. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you shop down here, rayahope.com. Scroll down to see shop makeup, and then also make sure you subscribe to my website so that way you don't miss out on my newsletters, you don't miss out on any future information. I won't be doing a texting service anymore. I'm only going to be doing my newsletter, so make sure to head to rayahope.com. Scroll to the very bottom till you can't scroll any longer, and then make sure to enter in your first, last name, and your email address to subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.